Can you castle if you're in check in chess? The act of castling in chess is a special move that allows the king and one of the rooks to move simultaneously. It is subject to certain conditions and restrictions. One of the fundamental rules regarding castling is that it cannot be performed if the king is currently in check. To understand why you cannot castle while in check, let's delve deeper into the rules and mechanics of castling. Castling is a move that combines the king's and the rook's movements, allowing the king to find a safer position and the rook to activate its potential. It is typically done to improve the king's safety by moving it from its original position to a more secure spot. Here are the key conditions that must be met to perform castling. 1. The king and the chosen rook must not have moved previously in the game. 2. There should be no pieces between the king and the chosen rook. 3. The squares the king passes over and the destination square must not be under attack by any of the opponent's pieces. Now, let's consider the scenario where the king is currently in check. Being in check means that the opponent's piece is threatening to capture the king on their next move. In this situation, the king's priority must be to escape the check and get to a safe position. If castling were allowed while in check, it would essentially mean that the king could move from an attacked square to another square still within the attacking range of the opponent's piece. This would contradict the purpose of castling, which is to move the king to a safer location. Allowing castling while in check would essentially provide an easy and sometimes game-breaking way to escape checkmate threats. Therefore, according to the rules of chess, if your king is in check, you must address the check by either moving the king to a safe square, capturing the threatening piece, or blocking the attack with another piece. Only once the king is out of check can you consider castling, provided all other conditions for castling are met. It's worth noting that in some cases, castling may be a valid move to escape check. If the check is not directly targeting the king but rather a piece that is blocking the rook's movement, you may be able to castle to safety. However, if the check is directed at the king itself, castling is not an option until the check is resolved. In summary, you cannot castle if you are currently in check. Resolving the check is a priority, and once your king is no longer under threat, you can consider castling if the other conditions for castling are satisfied.